On Wednesday, March 20th, Beyoncé posted the limited edition exclusive album cover for her album Cowboy Carter. It's a vinyl record and it is a special edition. It caused a lot of chaos to ensue. First, fans critiqued that Beyoncé is too old to be naked. Then other people compared the lack of criticism towards Beyoncé, insinuating that if Nicki Minaj did that, Nicki would be crucified and would catch a lot of heat and would be told to put on some clothes. Mind you, Beyoncé and Nicki are almost the same age. Beyoncé is 40 and Nicki is 41. Secondly, fans speculated the name on the banner. It says BEYINCÉ. People thought she spelled her name wrong. Some say it's part of her mom Tina Knowles' full name. But when I looked up her mom's full name, this is what I came up with. Her mom's full name is Celestine Beyoncé Knowles, better known as Tina Knowles or Miss Tina. So why did Beyoncé put BEYINCÉ on the banner if it is not part of her mom's name? The banner says Act 2 BEYINCÉ on it. So why did she use the I instead of the O in her name? Will Act 2 Cowboy Carter be a double album? It is a limited edition cover for Cowboy Carter, so maybe it isn't a double album after all. Why does Beyoncé's alternate Cowboy Carter cover say BEYINCÉ? For those who might not have known, Beyoncé was named after her mother, Tina Knowles Lawson's real last name. A lot of people don't know that Beyoncé is my last name. It's my maiden name, Tina previously told People magazine. My name was Celestine Beyoncé, which at that time was not a cool thing to have that weird name. I wanted my name to be Linda Smith because those were the cool names. However, Tina's mother and siblings spelled their last name with an I to make it BEYINCÉ because there was an error with the birth certificates. When Beyoncé's grandmother, aka Tina's mom, tried to correct Tina's, she was told she should just be lucky because black people didn't previously receive certificates. It's interesting, and it shows you the times, because we asked my mother when I was grown, I was like, why is my brother's name spelled BEYINCÉ? You know, it's all these different spellings, Tina added. And my mom's reply to me was like, that's what they put on your birth certificate. In other news, Erykah Badu had a bone to pick with Beyoncé and the unveiling of the limited edition Cowboy Carter album cover. On the cover, Beyoncé is rocking braids. This hairstyle is called Fulani braids. It is a popular hairstyle in Africa, and it is inspired by the Fulani people. Erykah Badu passively-aggressively accused Beyoncé of stealing her look. According to the New York Post, Erykah Badu attempted to come for Beyoncé before in 2023 when the single lady singer wore several large-brimmed hats. The social media strife between the two singers came after the Next Life singer shared a photo of the alternate cover for the single lady's songstress upcoming album Act 2 Cowboy Carter on her Instagram story with the simple yet shady caption, Beyoncé isn't the only celebrity that has rocked the Fulani braids. We have Alicia Keys, we have Peaches and Herb, and we also have SZA, who rocked the Fulani braids before. Beyoncé's representative and/or publicist clapped back at Erykah Badu. defending Beyoncé after Erykah Badu questioned her new album cover and asked Jay-Z to say something as if Jay-Z is her husband and not Beyoncé's.
You knew, and I might hate you.
The audacity of Erykah Badu. The 32-time Grammy winner had her publicist share a montage of the musician's various beaded braided hairstyles. A part of me feel like this is a part of Beyoncé's publicity stunt to fuel anticipation and hype around her new country album, her Beyoncé album, ahead of the release date on March 29th. So Erykah Badu isn't the only one that came for Beyoncé. Azealia Banks also came for Beyoncé and her new album cover, and she wrote like 3 IG stories about it, so I'm gonna read that for you right now. Alright, Azealia wrote, "Wow, we didn't even try to put even a little effort into a more artistic title. Sis, I live for white Beyonce, Donatella, Bianca, Bardot down. But I'm kind of ashamed at how you switch from baobab trees and Black Parade to this literal pick-me stuff. Like you do lame stuff like bring out some blacklisted white women, Dixie Chicks at the Country Music Awards, and they would never ever do the same for you. You're always sharing your platform with white women who are so jealous of you but have such a long history of sabotaging other Black women's careers. There was so much pertinent cultural commentary to be made here. I don't get why you have to be in white woman cosplay to make what's really folk, bluegrass, adult, contemporary, facsimile country music. Like, had you had a phonetics coach and aced the vowel placements and twanged to the lyrical and melodic phrasing that is the backbone of contemporary Confederate romanticism in song, there could have been a humor to it which would bestow upon you even a smidgen of personality to make you an interesting person again. But you're reinforcing the false rhetoric that country music is a post-Civil War white art form, and subsequently reinforcing the idea that there is no racism, segregation, slavery, violence, theft, massacres, plagues, manifest destiny, craziness that form the bedrock of epithets like proud to be an American or God bless the USA. I just wish you would get unobsessed with being boring and pretty all the time. This forced mystique always reveals itself to be a true lack of understanding and/or a real inability to explain what any of it means in a sensible manner. We want you to be deep and artsy and avant-garde and fuck our heads up and shift culture and do text merengue to Hano Tan. I just don't understand all the attention being given from one of the time's biggest stars to a purposely secluded all-whites club of damn near nobodies who'd never acknowledge you because they still owe you a rock Grammy for Sugar Mama. Rest in peace, Etta James. A critically acclaimed rock and roll artist has songs like Tough Mary, and you come out with Sugar Mama. I'm sorry. Sugar Mama is a rock and roll song that deserved a rock nomination and a Grammy, and you didn't have to do anything other than be that girl. I'm so saddened by Jay-Z and his over-strategizing everything Beyoncé to the point where it's clearly his influence and not the real Bianca Bardot. Someone tell Jay-Z his strategies are corny and Beyoncé has better ideas. Like, it's obvious why we got no Burna Boy action for Ja Ara-E. We would like to hear some Beyoncé records without Jay-Z on them. We would like to see her outside without him and his pound puppy dreadlocks breathing all over her. I'll give it to him for turning in an initially very uninteresting Rihanna into one of the world's biggest stars, but he flopped with Rita and Meg, and for the sake of all things grand, should realize how much he cramps her diva style. Her legacy and freedom of expression is not his to share, and I wish he would get over that. Sure, Jay is an important figure in music, but he is not the star that is Bianca Bardot. Go somewhere, nigga, damn. Like the Dixie Chicks, Shakira, Lady Gaga, and I'll Bite, rejected by Adele, are the only times you've made a real effort to share your platform with any of your black female peers. But we're supposed to buy into this falsified victim crap about not being accepted in a genre you've dabbled in here and there. Like in 2024, it's being the first black woman to have a number one on the country charts, an accomplishment when you've already clearly used your capitalist advantage to smother out the currently existing black artists in country music who have been grinding for years but don't have money to send fruit plates and backstage passes to Grammy voters. Sis, I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but there's actually nothing monumental about it. Had you made a great country song, going number one should be the headline without the weird race part. But like Kelsey Ballerini and Carrie Underwood have better songs than whatever nauseating Little B on the Prairie stuff is going on. 16 Carriages doesn't even make sense in context. What kind of pilgrim fantasy were you having? You're from 1980s Houston, Texas, a major metropolis. Was it really giving horse and buggy, sis? Come on now. Oh my god, she is such a Gemini. But yeah, so that's what I got for y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe and let me know what y'all think.